Okay guys, welcome back. We're going to have a look at the last war against, well, I'm not going to try and pronounce it, but we'll call it Chinese Squiggle, I think. We'll look at a few of our attacks against there, guys. We'll look at, well, this one's actually my last attack. This was a clean-up attack. This is it was the last raid of the war, so there was a star available on the number 10, so no point making life difficult. Let's go for the easiest star. Just on this one, obviously you've all seen this sort of base before. It's got the tendency to make your troops wander. What we need to be doing is getting the troops in the base, and I brought some jump spells to get in there. I'm going to go from this side here, but obviously there's no defensive buildings in that compartment there, so if I was to put my golems just straight in there, there's a chance that they could come out and wander for this cannon here. So it's important to get the jump spell over here first to allow the golems to target this whiz tower. This compartment's fine because there's a whiz tower already in there. Actually forgot to drop the heroes until it was fairly late, so the Barb King's on a panic to get in there quick. Queen decides to go around the outside, which is my own fault because I was too late in dropping her, but in actual fact it worked out okay. Heal spell for the core, and then 2 jump spells remaining to get back out of that core. So basically those jump spells have made the majority of those walls just disappear, and it's just a procession through the base. Okay, we'll look at Jackson's attack. So just attacking from this flat side here, and the clan castle is near enough that edge to be drawn straight out. So nothing major fancy to do there. And the archer queen's on this side as well, so she can be taken care of in fairly short order. Good placement of jump spells here to open up both of those compartments, and this one's just going into the town hall compartment. So it's just a matter of the rest of the troops going around now, just mowing down the rest of the buildings. Jackson saved a few wizards just to pop around the bottom to make it a bit easier. Good stuff. Okay, we'll look at Baz's raid. Again, using his Valks. So it's creating the funnel for the Valks to go straight into the base there. He's used the Valance to break through that wall there. Actual fact, that jump spell would have covered that section anyway, but such low level walls, they just went straight through like a knife through butter anyway. These giant bombs in each section are starting to cause a few problems for his whizzes. So it's not a 3-star raid, this one, but it's pretty close. It was a good effort. Now, we lost this war by 1. Well, so we could have drawn had we have scored one more star, and this is pretty much what it comes down to. It's just this is how close the actual war could have been to being a draw. So this is another attack by me. Nothing sort of rocket science about the attack. It's just jump, and then open up the base over these areas with jump spells. So we'll get going through the attack. So there's nothing fancy about it. It's just really the end. I wanted to just show how close we were to getting that extra star. So it's just a bit unfortunate that most of these troops decided to go right, and only one witch decided to go left. So had some of these troops gone this way, it would have been a definite 3-star, but as it happens, there's plenty of troops left. It's just they just don't have that extra second or two to get rid of that last gold mine. So just for that extra few seconds, would have drawn that. Okay, look at Ash's attack. Standard stuff, attacking from basically facing one inferno rather than 2 infernos. Got the Arch Queen this side, which can be taken out fairly quickly, and they're going to get the lure on the Clan Castle this way too. So Ash has just got rid of the side building, so his main attack force is going to come straight through. It's also worth noting this base is all fairly small compartments, so Ash has wisely kept quite a few troops back. He knows full well he can get to that town hall with what he's got, but he's kept a few troops back just in case he didn't quite get the 50% for the 2nd star. So that's gone down now. You'll see we start picking off a few extra buildings. solid 2-star. So the rest is just picking off a few buildings, so we'll call that a day on that one. The last one of ours that we're going to have a look at is Alex's attack on their number 1, which is a maxed out base, maxed heroes, pretty much max walls, just apart from a few there. So we've got 6 golems going in, providing plenty of tanking power. A wave of wizzies going in straight behind, clearing everything out. And then they're going to make the way into these jump spells here and progress into the base. Heroes coming through at the end to give them some protection. And again, Alex has saved a few troops, just for the end, just should he not reach the 50%. It's always good practice. So we've got to the 50%, which is a really good job. You see this guy's Archer Queen didn't really come into play there, she's stuffed up in that corner. So, a big asset there that didn't really come into play. So, good stuff. Okay, I'll look at a few of their raids on us. Look at the attack on me, as in ME. So he's going to go for the Lava Loonian, but he's taking a golem, so he's going to get the lure on the clan castle using a few balloons. But as he's basically going for a defensive building to get the lure, he's decided to go for an archer tower, certainly over a cannon. I mean, taking out an archer tower will benefit him because the archer tower can target the balloons that he's taking, whereas the cannon can't. So if you are going to go for the lure and you're doing an air raid, it's always best to take out a building that can target your main attack force, you know, your air troops. So he's got the lure, destroyed that archer tower, and we'll just see how he progresses now. So, not the best. I mean, he's put down the poison to try and get the wizzy out of the way, but he's then drawn him out of the poison spell with these other troops. But it is important to get things moving when you're doing a lava loon attack, because you do often run out of time if you're not careful. So he's got his heroes in here and a golem going in here. The idea was to get rid of that air defense there, get rid of the Archer Queen, which he's done, and he nearly gets rid of this second air defense here as well, if I recall. But not quite, but certainly weakens it. And it's a case of lava hounds in, balloons to follow in small packs for each defensive building. Badly placed rage spell, that should have been further into the base. But now there's no more defensive buildings that can cause any problems. I think most of the air bombs have gone now. That was a quality attack. Okay, so we're going to look at the attack on Barry. So this guy's going in with a couple of hogs to lure the clan castle, which he's done. He's luring down to the bottom. So the pack is tanking for this hound, and everything else is just attacking from behind. It's not going to last long, that. So that's quickly taken care of. So he's going in with his golem to this top side. He's trying to get rid of the archer queen and the king, if possible. So great use of the poison spell there, just to stop those pesky skeletons from causing a problem. And it's just a matter of just clearing up. So smart raid, that. Okay, we'll look at the. Is that the same guy? Yeah, it's the same guy on Chris. Again, he uses hogs. So he's managed to get the lure. Not really sure why he's done the poison there, as opposed to over this way. It's just not doing a major lot of damage. Just slowing him down. You'd rather be slowing him down where they can actually be firing on you. But nevertheless, let's see how he does. Fairly tough base this to hog, with the queen being right in the centre like that. So he's got the jump going in, knowing that the queen can get to this area. King's in there to deal with her, so she's down now. So in come the hogs. And basically, he's taking out almost half the base there. So he's got a thin sort of strip to work with. So he knows if he puts his heal spell down, it's gonna, he doesn't need to cover the whole base. He's only covering a section of the base, so that they are going to be more effective, those heal spells. And he saved a few to coming from the backside. So all the giant bombs have gone now, so there's nothing really that's going to cause them any problems. So it's a pretty smart attack. Last one we're going to have a look at here is the attack on my base. The guy did really well here to get 2 stars. It doesn't often get 2 stars, this base, but I've never seen it be attacked from this side like this before, so it's pretty good. He's gone for the lure on the clan castle, which he's done, which is really difficult to do with it being right in the middle of the base there. So he's pulled it over to the corner. So notice he's saved all these troops to the second part of the raid. Basically, what he's trying to do is trying to get rid of this whole section of base here, or as much of it as he can. He wants to make a break down here, like a fire break sort of thing, so he can attack from this area. I've never seen this approach before, but it's quite clever. He's actually using this compartment as almost like as a runway to the town hall. He was probably banking on there being a Tesla in there, but it's actually quite important in this design not to have defenses in that core, because you don't want any defense attacking troop getting into that core if possible. So he did well. He almost didn't make it, but he still got the Archer Queen there, and just uses her ability just towards the end. But although it was a 2-star defeat on my base, I'm quite impressed with the way he attacked that. Okay, so that's the last one we're going to have a look at. Like I say, it was really close at the end, and there's a few if, buts and maybes that we could have drawn or even won that, but considering they had 146 at the time, 147 now, that's an impressive performance by those guys, even though we didn't quite make it. So good job, and we'll catch you on the next one.